Welcome to the FIT video series, financial instruction and teaching brought to you by Siversen Strage, a fee-only financial planning and investment management firm. In this video, Siversen Strage will help clarify the purpose of a buy-sell agreement in the simplest of terms.
What exactly is a buy-sell agreement? It's a contractual agreement between the owners of a business that defines how ownership interests can be reassigned, whether sold, gifted, or under court direction. Since the owners create this agreement, they can also decide to change it by mutual consent. The agreement lays out the ground rules up front and everyone knows what to expect. Some of our clients ask us when a buy-sell agreement is needed. We usually advise them it's necessary whenever more than one owner is involved in a business. Some clients wonder if they need a buy-sell agreement for a general partnership. The answer is yes. The need for a buy-sell is less to do with the form of business and more to do with the fact that multiple owners are involved, whether a general partnership, an LLC, or a corporation. But the form of business can significantly impact the structure of the agreement. Whether a general partnership, an LLC, or a corporation, a good buy-sell agreement is a must-have as soon as more than one owner is considered for a business. An effective buy-sell agreement requires the services of an attorney who is well-versed in business matters. Many business owners have trouble envisioning why they would need to implement a buy-sell agreement until they start to consider the what-ifs. One of the most common horror stories related to the ownership of a business is the inability of co-owners to get along. The saying goes, every partnership is perfect until it isn't. So being proactive by developing a buy-sell agreement becomes crucial to the ongoing success of the business and the peace of mind of the owners. My colleague, Ben Geiger, will review some common real-life situations that may illustrate the value of a buy-sell agreement.
Think about a scenario where two co-owners have built a thriving operation together over the last 15 years. Unexpectedly, one of the owners dies, and the deceased owner's spouse, children, or relatives become the new co-owners. These heirs may have different interests, talents, and goals for the business than the owner who just recently died. Yet the original owner has to figure out how to work with them. In another scenario, a co-owner is going through a divorce, and his or her ownership interest in the business is part of the marital property. A possible outcome of the divorce is that the soon-to-be ex-spouse will also be an owner, or an ownership interest will need to be sold. In the third scenario, one of the original co-owners is ready to retire. Who purchases his or her interest and under what terms? What does the sale mean for the remaining owners? And in a fourth possible scenario, an owner has 3 children. The owner wants each of the children to receive an interest in the business that took a lifetime to build. Each of the children has a different idea of the role they would or would not play in the ongoing operation of the business. How would this situation be resolved without bringing turmoil to their family? For all of these scenarios, your buy-sell agreement would have it all figured out. You can imagine how any of these situations may cause chaos in a business that does not have a well-designed and well-thought-out buy-sell agreement in place.
You'll need to ask a few key questions before you implement a buy-sell agreement, such as who are the approved new owners, and what happens to an owner's interest in the event of death, disability, or retirement. Siversen Strage can walk you through these questions and more. Many people feel that buy-sell agreements make it seem like the owners are looking for trouble. However, a thoughtfully developed buy-sell can minimize conflict by providing an orderly path to unwind business relationships that no longer serve the interests of the owners. Thinking that having a buy-sell agreement in place is looking for trouble is like thinking that owning a fire extinguisher increases the chances of having a fire. Siversen Strage can help you think through the needs surrounding a buy-sell agreement and then engage your attorney to draft an agreement that best serves your unique situation.
Thanks for joining this FIT video. If you'd like to see how Siversen Strage can help you with this topic or other financial planning needs, then contact us for a free, no obligation, confidential consultation. Call 515-225-6000 or visit onlyworkforyou.com. Thanks again.